Hey everybody, I hope you've been enjoying the teachings. I am going to take the weekend off from doing teaching videos because I'm going out in public and stir up this city with the gospel. And I love the book of Acts because it talks about no small stir because they were preaching the way. And I'm not intentionally trying to start a riot, okay? I joke all the time and say revival or riot. I'm just saying when you are truly called, you're going to see the place shaken. Because when you read the book of Acts, ow, my elbow. There were revivals and riots in the Bible. So it's not like I'm being unscriptural. Like, oh man, the whole city was shaken up. Well, good. It needs to be shaken up. And everything that can be shaken will be shaken. Amen. So, Croatia, this city was voted #1 Christmas market 2 years in a row. I was here last year. And I was here for Christmas, and I made a video, top 10 reasons I was glad I was single. It was my way of coping, and I made a post last year about, I'm so glad I'm not married to a loser. And this guy said, marriage is of God. I said, I know marriage is of God. I'm not coming against marriage. I'm talking about, thank God I'm not married to a loser. I have no problem with marriage. I just don't want to be stuck with the wrong guy. It really is better to be single, amen. I am in such a good mood. So, you know that movie, Elf? The guy says, I can't stop smiling. Smiling's fun. I kid you not, the past 2 nights I have woken up in the middle of the night just overwhelmed with joy, like God is doing something with all my prayers, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I'm just happy. Oh, Jesus, I love you, God. Matthew 5:13. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, what shall it be salted? Is it thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, be trodden under the foot of men? Christians, we are supposed to be the light of the world and the salt. How do I be more salty, Sister Angela? You tell people your testimony. That's how. You tell people what you were like before a Christian. Now, don't be given all the details. I've gave way too many details on a college campus before, and yeah, of course it draws a crowd, but man, it's not good. What you were like before you were a Christian. What happened to cause you to want to become a Christian? What was your breaking point? Where you saw the light bulb went off, you got born again, and then what your life is now. So prepare those 3 things. Meditate on that. What life was like before Jesus. What happened? The transformation. Think about your key in your testimony. Was it depression? Was it drugs? Was it brokenness? Were you feeling a void? Did you lose a girlfriend? Did you lose a job? Did you lose a parent? Did you lose a baby? Like, what broke you? And then after you became a Christian, tell us about what Jesus did for you. And that is one way to be salty. Now, being a light, the one reason why people hate street preaching so much is because when you street preach, it's like a huge bonfire light going off in the city, and people can't turn it off. Now, when you're doing one-on-one, they can say, why don't you shut up and shove that Jesus up your blankety blank blank blank. But when you're street preaching, just try to shut me up if you can. It's hard to shut me up, praise God. So, street preaching works because you reach many, 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 many people, and then people come in. It's like throwing the net, pulling in the net towards you, okay? But when you're fishing one-on-one, you're just throwing your pole out there. Oh, I got a fish, I got a fish, I got a fish. And there's nothing wrong with having one fish on the pole. I just feel called to street preach. I'm very, very loud, and it's what God has called me to do for now. Throw the net, pull them in. Throw the net, pull them in. One of my favorite memories of fishing was in Jerusalem. I have a video called The Three Jews. And it was at Jaffa Gate. I think it was last year. I don't know, it's been 6 times. So it's one of the videos, and it's on YouTube, about the 3 Jews. The police came and ruined my divine appointment. And I had to deal with the police, but I didn't want to lose the 3 Jews on my fishing pole. So I dealt with the cops quickly, and then the Jews walked off. And they walked off. And they were just about to go down those stairs. So I yelled. When I yell, I'm throwing my fishing pole. Way over there. Got him. And I said, hey, you Jews, get back here. I'm not done talking to you. And you see, they walk all the way back, stand right in front of me, and said, what is it you want to tell us? Amen. It's awesome. So don't tell me street preaching doesn't work. It works. Amen. So that's all I have for today. I'll get back to teaching next week, Lord willing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got a wild hair. I might go somewhere else. I might go to Slovenia. I might go somewhere else in Croatia. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I am for sure going to Vienna, Austria next week for a couple of days, and then Finland, hanging out with my friend, and it's gonna be great. We both like salmon, so we'll eat salmon and hopefully see the northern lights. Come on, Jesus. Okay, talk to you later. Pray for me. I'm going public tonight.